Prologue. We begin in the cobblestone street of the market. Fruits, vegetables, barrels, bowls are all available. Market people, Tybalt, Ronaldo, Apothecary, Rosalind, and Gardenia are among the crowd surrounding a modestly gowned Othello.
Greetings and blessings, and peace to you all. I am honored to be welcome here in Verona, by you, the heart of the city. Here where the people and the cultures are shared and exchanged. There are no wars to be slain, only the best to be claimed.
Have you come to save the oppressed, the poor, the immigrants? Have you come to right the wrongs of their rulers?
When we name a people oppressed, we oft fix our thoughts on the bonds of coin and crown, on rule and governance. Yet in these layered stirrings of the world, there are shown to be new shapes of tyranny, not housed in gold, nor seated upon thrones. I seek to clear that light, to remove the illusion and to truly unify all people. I receive with full reward the prince's favor. A celebration set in my name, a masquerade I hear, where men and women can shield their faces and be believed. Until that hour, he granted me you, Sir Tybalt, to school me in Verona's temper. I take that as both welcome and measure. Come then, they say that you are death with steel. Let's make a modest show. No blood, no quarrel, only form.
Ah, General Othello, if you require it.
Market people watch with bated breath. Tybalt shows off at first, making Othello need to drop his poise. Then, in a quick and swift move, Othello drops Tybalt and gently rests his sword on top of his chest.
Formidable swordsman, indeed. My play, indeed. We are allies.
Othello removes his sword and reaches out a hand to help Tybalt out. Tybalt refuses. He gets up on his own.
Allies, play, indeed. General Othello, there was more to witness than the games of the market. Come, Rinaldo, let us show Othello the history of the city.
Tybalt, Ronaldo, and Othello leave the market. Act 1, scene 1. Market people and everyone else move freely now, back to their jobs and their gossip center. Houseless people move lethargically. They are few, but neither bothersome nor truly visible to the working class. A street person flippantly plays the flute, while secretly stealing items from sellers' tables. Away, away, in the market they stand. The apothecary sits at the table with a needle and thread in hand, different bundles of herbs and vials on their table. Rosalind walks through the market, greeting various market people, the shoppers and sellers in the market. She keeps showing them something in a journal. Gardenia lounges in the market, writing in a bound book until she notices Rosalind, then pretends to ignore her while also shopping in the market. Nurse walks by Gardenia and Rosalind, determined to get what she needs and get back to her place inside the home.
This market is filthy and full of the lowest of low. I expect the Spaniards to clean it up, yet I find myself here among the unmarried and unhoused. Those with dignity sell their precious materials directly to the homes of nobles. I am only here for my lady, for items my lady's teacher has Ronaldo. Have I any buttons? My lady is learning to sew. How this is only happening now is of no worry to you, as she prepares for her beloved Paris. I come here for a task so small, yet I feel being here, though I love the market, is an ask so large. So I hope thou can be kind and helpful, and plentiful in supply.
Rosalind walks up to Apothecary and Nurse.
Good day, Apothecary. Kind Abigail Lancaster, what a surprise to see you here. Oh, it's so informal, young Rosalind. I was told your lot were much more respectable.
Oh, my apologies, Nurse. I never knew the Lancaster families to be noble. And I not realized that Nurse brought you so much.
Rosalind, you're so brilliant. She has so much to your mother. Be easy. You come to spread a message. Do not ruin it being greasy. The apothecary gives the nurse a needle and thread set. Could you not sew a button if your husband had passed? What goodwill would you be to any man, yet alone, a family? You know that I family needs you to marry high. To learn you could not sew may leave your options dry.
Must you insult me, dear friend? Is your role not a teacher with more labor on the end? Is that not thy purpose here? Proof of my worthiness is not my ability to do and not to do thy bidding and responsibility, I need not to ask or demand you to do what you ask of me. So why must you ask of me or demand, yes, demand that I sew?
The apothecary goes to hand Nurse a set of bread. Rosalind takes a button and devoutly reads it.
A button. What is a button? A button is just a bind to hold you in. It's just a piece of material that binds you as the world binds too.
Virginia and various market people slowly draw near to Rosalind's proclamation.
I don't want buttons. I want to be free of buttons. I want to be free of knitting and stitching holes that bind me, not just me, but you. I want to be free of thy buttons. Some of us seek more than the buttons we were given to sew. Please, are you not interested in sewing buttons on a husband's trousers who does not even know the value you bring?
Well, who thinks you would bring value to their family or their home? What value do you bring? Besides a pretty face and a soft
Though the words that come out of thy mouth sound sweet, they hit very harsh on the dear nurse here. Some of us do like sewing, not be it only for our husband, for our future family, and most certainly for ourselves. Have you not sewn garments? I am not an animal. Do you think I am? Do you think I lay naked like the pigs in the pen, content and filthy? Or must I be carried around broody and naked as kangaroos do? I am a lady, Rosalind. I do so, I do not so, and I do so not to please my husband, but to please myself.
Are you married off yet, Virginia?
No, not yet. My family looks for a suitor. Still, until then, I find my skills. So I say.
You do more than so. If you speak in this conversation, you have a mind, dear Virginia. A beautiful one, I remember. Tender. One could say, why, maybe you will sew my button, or teach me how to sew thine.
Oh, Rosalind, have you not sewn or had enough buttons? It'll be time for you to ship up and shake out. Sooner in need than later. Where do thy priorities lie? To whose family will you be?
Virginia, you have not sewn my button in quite a while. What is it I do for you again? What is it you get done here? I wonder why you come here. Do you come here just to pick at me, or are you sewing threads along, dare say, closeness?
Lady Virginia, are you not well off enough to resist such a public debate? Ladies, now, though I think I believe I agree that sewing is important, I do realize that this conversation has confused me and made me wonder about my responsibilities in the house. This is unfortunate. If you just knew how to follow the rules, if you just did as ladies do, we would not have these conversations, sending our minds into circles.
I fear I too am quite lost.
Rosalind is always making one lost. She does have a way.
I do have a way of thinking.
But the buttons are important, Rosalind. This stand is for more than just finding buttons. Art thou conviction to hold one man with one woman in their house, tied together through matrimony through matriarchal responsibilities?
Who decides what matriarchal responsibilities are?
Well, the government.
It is not the government apothecary, but it is in line with tradition, correct?
Correct? It is tradition, historically. Tradition, exquisite tradition, clear and understandable. And thus, we must abide.
That's right, Rosalind.
Gardenia, how might I tell you enough?
Well, what's one more time? Or better, I did you.
Gardenia walks out of the market. Rosalind stays in the market with the apothecary. She begins to show him her rings. The nurse hustles out of the market. So swiftly thou appointed the worthy and the void, as though the world were thine to portion out, yet thou know not the marrow of the Lancasters, nor the hush of names that perish in the gutter dark. Thou keep a ledger for thy single flock, inked thick with vows and borrowed righteousness. But tell me, child of thundered speech, dost thou behold the living souls thou claimst to raise from me?
I keep more than a ledger, watchful keeper. Within my hands lies a draft and dream of order, a turning of the wheel of old world fears, and yes, sentiment too, pressed with petals, whispers, futures half conceived. Thou knowest, thus how I know sweet gardenia's breath shall call my name again, or leave me to call.